This is the weather forecast video for Friday, December the 9th, 2011. Let's take a look at the satellite image from last evening. You can see a disturbance over the Great Lakes into the middle Mississippi Valley, producing some light snow and a few flurries. Otherwise, some scattered clouds along the Pacific Northwest, the Deep South, and South Texas. Watch warning map from just before midnight was fairly quiet across the country. A few lake snow advisories over New York State, air stagnation continues over the Pacific Northwest, and some freeze warnings over Louisiana. QPF chart looks pretty quiet as well. This is precipitation through Tuesday at 6 p.m. Shows some moderate amounts of rain over Texas, the desert southwest, with some light amounts of precipitation, mainly in the form of snow in the Great Lakes and into New England. Here's the football game that's later tonight in Missoula, Montana, between Northern Iowa and Montana. This is being played in Missoula, part of the FCS Championships. Let's take a look at the 0Z GFS Model Run at 6 p.m. this evening. You see a trough over the center part of the country in the Great Lakes, bringing down the cold air from Canada once more. The snow from last night and early this morning will be off into the Great Lakes. High pressure will move in and temperatures will be cold. Highs will be in the lower to middle 20s. Some places may not even get out of the teens. Heading to Saturday, the winds begin to switch to the south and west. After morning lows in the single digits, we'll have highs in the upper 20s to lower to middle 30s with mostly sunny skies. Sunday, same story. Southerly winds continue. Temperatures warmer, 30s, maybe a few 40s across the state with partly to mostly sunny skies. And the warm air continues into Monday. Could be a bit of more cloudiness, maybe a little bit of some drizzle. Otherwise, it'll remain partly to mostly sunny with highs in the 30s. Tuesday will be similar to Monday with some cloudiness, maybe some drizzle, otherwise maybe partly to mostly cloudy. It's very hard to detect a lot of low clouds this time of the year. But by Wednesday, a new storm system will be moving in. Cloudiness increases, some showers, and this likely will be in the form of showers, as warm air will be the norm. Heading into Thursday morning, the low will be directly over about Des Moines. The cold air will begin to filter in from the west, and the rain will change over to a mix from west to east through the day on Thursday. And by Thursday night, the cold air is through, and we could end the precipitation with a bit of light snow. Still a little too early to determine any accumulations, as this is just under a week away. We head to a week from today, next Friday the 16th. The one storm moves off into the Great Lakes and into Canada, but there's a storm back in the desert southwest that we may need to look at, with some precipitation over the Four Corners and into the Central Plains, with the storm affecting us a few days before up into Hudson and James Bay, producing some snow there. We head further into the month December the 20th. Bit of energy coming down from the north and west with the northwesterly flow at a ridge over California and over South Florida. Keeps the cold air coming down south with little clipper systems from Canada. Could bring some bursts of some light snow or a few flurries. Nothing much beside that, with highs seasonal. And at the end of the forecast, Christmas Eve, trough over New England, still under the northwesterly flow coming from Canada. And with the northwesterly flow from Canada comes fairly cool weather with maybe a few flurries or light snow showers. Otherwise, it looks to be a rather seasonal Christmas Eve with some snow. Thank you for tuning in to the weather forecast video. We'll have another one tomorrow.